guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is very exciting because I am doing a tag video, and this video was created by Jacqueline Hill. I'm sure you all know who she is already. So this tag is called the Ride or Die makeup tag. It is basically where I show you all of my top ride or die makeup products for each category. So like foundation, concealer, mascara, eyeshadow palette, that kind of thing. So what I want you guys to do is make sure you leave a comment and tell me what some of your favorite products are as well. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the video now. So first is primer. I actually don't use primer. I mean, sometimes I do, but rarely, so I just decided not to include it because I don't really have a favorite. Next is foundation, and I love this foundation so much. I've been using it for like 3 years now, and I always come back to this one. I like to try out different ones here and there, but this is always like my absolute favorite. So this is from Tarte, and it's their Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Liquid Foundation, and mine is in the shade, I think it says light neutral. It's kind of rubbed off now. It gives amazing coverage, and if you have oily skin and acne prone skin, this is really good because it stays on your face really well. Like even if you're sweating, it'll cover like breakouts, scarring, and like discoloration on your skin. Next is concealer, and this concealer is so awesome. A lot of people talk about it on YouTube. It's pretty popular. It's from Urban Decay, and it's their Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm in the shade Light Warm. I usually use this under my eyes and on blemishes because it gives amazing coverage, and it also doesn't get really dry and cakey looking throughout the day. It looks really nice and smooth and natural on your face. So if you're looking for a new concealer, you should definitely check this one out. It is, you know, a little more expensive because it is Urban Decay, but it's totally worth it, and I think concealer is one of those things that you should really spend the money on if you're going to spend money on something, because having your skin look good is like the best canvas for makeup. Next is face powder, and this is another Tarte product. I have been using this one for probably like almost 4 years. I use it as my foundation on days where I'm wearing like natural makeup. I'll just put on a little concealer and then some of this over top, and it's the Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation. It's kind of a mouthful. If I had to have like one product for the rest of my life to use on my face, it would be this, because it doesn't break me out, it doesn't get oily, it doesn't look cakey, it matches my skin so well, and it gives amazing coverage but still looks like your skin. Next is under eye setting powder, and I use the Laura Mercier Invisible Loose Setting Powder, and this is the universal one, so it's like translucent. This stuff is amazing. You just put it under your eyes, and under eye concealer will not crease or move at all throughout the day. Next is blush, and my absolute favorite blush is Nars Orgasm. Literally everyone knows about this blush, I feel like. Everyone that's into makeup at least. It's just the perfect color for any skin tone. I'm not even kidding you. It looks good on every single person I've ever put it on. No matter what your skin tone is, or hair color, or eye color, or anything, it just looks so good on everyone. It's the perfect like corally pink with gold shimmer. Next is bronzer, and I kind of picked two because one is more of a bronzer and then another one's more of a contour. I'm very pale, so I can't really use bronzer as contour. I have to use something totally different for contour. So for bronzer, I really like the Nars Laguna bronzer. It's just a really nice, slightly shimmery, bronzy color, and that's good for like all over bronze. But then when I contour, I use this NYX blush, and I know what you're thinking, blush for contour? What? This is actually a taupe color, and it's matte, and this is like the NYX HD blush in the color taupe, and this is a very cool toned like brown. So if you have very pale skin, browns usually look more reddish or orange on your skin. You know what I'm talking about if you're pale. So if you're pale and you use like a taupe, very cool toned bronzer, contour, it will really look so much better and so much more natural than using a bronzer, because those can look very orange very quick. For highlight, I love the Becca highlight in Opal, and I just got this probably like a month or two ago. This is like a pinkish toned champagne color. I chose this one because I'm not very tan, so I thought the champagne color, like the goldeny one, would look a little too gold on me. I thought this would look a little bit more natural and skin-like, and I love it. I use it almost every day, probably when I'm doing like a full face at least. I'm wearing it right now. I don't know if you can even tell. Becca highlighters are amazing. All of the shades are so amazing. The product itself is just so perfect. Like, it will give you the brightest highlight you've ever seen. Literally, you cannot go wrong with any of the shades. For mascara, I bet you already know what I'm about to say, if you watch my videos regularly at least. Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This stuff is amazing. It will give you amazing looking lashes. They will not be clumpy. They'll be perfectly like long and voluminous. I did a review on it, so check out the link below for that if you want to know more about it. For lipstick, I had a hard time. That was weird. I had kind of a hard time picking this one out because I love lipstick and I have so many different ones that I use all the time, but I narrowed it down to the one I probably use the most and that looks good with the most looks. It's from Urban Decay and it's in the color Naked, and this is kind of just like the perfect like nude pink, I feel like, and I just find myself using it all the time, whether it's when I'm wearing like a natural makeup look or a more dramatic makeup look. I just love it, and the formula is really nice. It's so soft and creamy and moisturizing. For liquid lipstick, this was also hard because I've been addicted to liquid lipstick lately. It's a problem. Like, I have so many already, and I don't know, like, this was really hard for me to choose also. But I decided to go with my most recent liquid lipstick that my cousin got me for my birthday. My birthday is in a couple days from now. Today is a Friday, but my birthday's on Monday. My cousin got me this. It's the Kylie liquid lipstick in Candy K. I love this shade because I just think it's the most natural looking for me and looks good with most looks. It's like the perfect neutral pink, but it's not too brown. I feel like this is a good one, and I think it's one of their her more popular ones as well. But again, you guys, this was so hard for me to pick because I have so many liquid lipsticks that I love. For lip gloss, I was really like thinking hard about this one because I don't really wear lip gloss. I have kind of hated it for the past few years because the second I step out of the house or the second I like walk in my room and the fan is turned on, my hair, just the slightest strand blows and it gets stuck to your lips, and that's the most annoying thing ever. I don't know why, I just cannot deal with lip glosses most of the time. And I do have one that I like though, and I've been really using it more recently in the past couple weeks than I usually do. Since most days I do wear natural makeup because I'm going to class every day, I really like this because it enhances my natural lip color and just kind of gives me this glowy look. It's from Clarins and it's their Instant Light Natural Lip Perfector. And I have the shade 01, and this isn't sticky, it's kind of more of a balmy texture, so I find that my hair doesn't get stuck to it as much. Okay, next is lashes, and I didn't really know which one to pick for this, so I kind of just decided I would go with individual lashes because I use these the most. I don't often do super dramatic fake eyelashes like I'm wearing today. I'm just wearing them today because I'm going to a concert later. Okay, next is eyeshadow palette, and this was another one I kind of had trouble picking because there isn't one that I always like use a lot, but I would say I probably do use this one the most, and it's the Naked 2 palette from Urban Decay. I just think it's the most universal for me because it has like gold tones, it has more cool tone shades, it has a black, it has like some matte neutrals. It's the most versatile for me. So when I travel and stuff, this is kind of what I usually take. For setting spray, I chose the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray because I use this stuff every time I go out, every time I want my makeup to really stay, especially if I'm going to be like out in the heat or humidity or anything where I'm going to be sweating. This is amazing. Lastly is perfume. This is from Pacifica and it's the Tahitian Gardenia perfume, and I'm actually going to put some on right now because I think I forgot to. It's like floral, but then also not too like grandma smelling. I'm so bad at describing scents, but just go smell it and you'll see what I mean. So those are all of my ride or die makeup products. I hope you guys liked this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I post videos every single week. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next week in my next video. Bye!